Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a video on this gorgeous, super colourful, vibrant, kind of drag inspired makeup look using the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette. This palette is my new favourite thing in the world. I love it. My boyfriend recently surprised me with this. I didn't know how he knew that I really wanted it, but he got it for me, and ever since I literally haven't been able to put it down. I'm just absolutely obsessed. I love Huda, I love her whole sort of story and everything like that. So I'm so happy to be able to have my hands on this bad boy. If you would like to go and check out sort of my social medias and stuff, I have that all linked in the description box down below if you'd like to go and say hi. You don't have to, but it's there if you want to. I don't want to talk too much because I don't know how long this video is going to be. So let's get straight on into it. So the first thing I'm doing, as always, is priming my eyelids. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the lightest shade that they have. I'm just running that all over my eyelids and then blending it in with a beauty blender. This is going to make my eyes look super weird because all the concealer covers my eyelashes, but it's okay because we're going to put on falsies later anyway. With these sort of makeup looks, you have to allow it to look really bad before it starts to look good. As you can see, I just filmed my eyebrow off camera, but I basically do my eyebrows in every video. If you would like a really in-depth eyebrow routine, then just let me know and I will film one. Now I'm going to set my eyelid down with powder. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Powder. This is in the shade 123 Warm Vanilla. I believe it's the lightest, and I'm just taking it on a big fluffy brush just to set the concealer down and make sure the shadows blend really nicely on top. And all the concealer's creased. Now that we've got all the boring bit out of the way, it's the time for the exciting bit. I'm taking the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette, and I'm taking the yellow shade on a Crown C139 brush, and I'm going to be using this through my crease as a transition shade. You don't have to worry about being really precise with this colour. You basically just put it on the area from like the top half of your lid all the way through to your crease, kind of more so up to your brow bone. Also really winging the shadow out, but at the end we're going to clean it up and then conceal underneath, so it doesn't, as I said before, it doesn't matter if you're super messy. You just really want to work on the blend. That's the most important part of this. I'm now taking the orange shade from the same palette on this brush, which actually came in the Anastasia palette, and it's basically a smaller, more tapered version of the Crown C139. I like this brush because it's actually a little bit scratchy, so it kind of helps to pick up more product. But I'm just going to dip it in, tap the excess off, and go into my crease a little bit lower than where I placed the yellow, just so the yellow kind of peeks over the top, and the yellow shade is going to help this shade blend into my crease easier. I'm taking the Zoeva 227 brush, which is like a really sort of small taper brush, and I'm going to go in with the hot pink shade directly underneath the orange, just there, and run that through my crease. Once again, I'm focusing this on a more precise area than I focused the orange. Each time you want to sort of get deeper and deeper into the crease socket line using darker colours, and that sort of helps create the depth and shadow. Now I'm going to go in with this brush here, which is like a Zoeva sort of petite crease brush, and I'm going to take this dark red shade down here and kind of smoke that a bit through my outer V. Now I'm going to go in with this really dark blue shade on a Zoeva Petite Crease brush, and also work that onto my outer V and kind of wing it out towards the bottom of the shadow. I'm really bad at explaining this sort of stuff, just kind of watch and you'll get the gist. If you feel like certain colours or shadows are lacking in certain places, then just go back in with the brush that you used the original shadow with and just kind of blend them back into the look. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to cut the crease. I don't really know how to explain this, but basically what you want to do is get a sort of flat brush like this. I don't know if you can see the shape of that, but it's really thin. I always go like this just before I do it to make sure that the bristles are going to be super tight together and super flat. Then you want to get quite a thick concealer and like a fair one too, like a fairly light colour to help the shadows appear more vibrant. Usually I'd go in with the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. Oh no, it's only Collection now, so the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. But I can't find that, I think I've left it downstairs. So instead I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, taking it on the brush. You put a bit on the back of your hand and kind of dip the brush into it, like so. Make sure there's not too much on the brush because it's always good to go back in and layer rather than put too much on the lid and then not know what to do with it. And what you do is you just follow your natural crease line and kind of carve it out till halfway through, and then you lay concealer on the lids and sort of blend it out towards the outer corner of your eye, but you want the main concentration of it and the opacity to be on the inner corner. I feel like with cut creases, they're just one of those things that really just take practice, and sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't, so fingers crossed this goes okay. Now what we're going to do is go back in with the brush that we had the dark blue on and just sort of like bring the blue onto the outer edge of the concealer just to blend it in a little bit more, and this will show up a more true blue because we laid down the pink first. The blue mixes with it and goes a bit more purple, but that's okay. It's just a gradient to help blend the concealer. Now the really fun bit, you want to go in with a really small sort of detailed brush. I'm using this one, it's actually a Chanel one, but I don't know the name of it. Basically just any sort of really precise brush, and you want to work whilst the concealer is still slightly wet, therefore the shadow is able to stick onto it better. I'm going in with this bright blue shimmery shade at the bottom and just packing that over where we put the concealer. Now we're going to take the brush that we used with the pink shadow, this one here, and pull that along my lower lash line. Just bringing that up to this line here. Then I'm going in with the shade that we took the dark blue on and doing the same thing again, but this time a little bit closer to the lash line. This will mix together and create a really nice purple. Then I'm going in with the brush that we took the blue shimmer on and passing that really close to my lash line, and it kind of goes onto my waterline, which isn't technically supposed to, but it kind of looks cool. Now I'm going to go in with a big sort of concealer buffing brush, and I'm basically going to take the rest of the concealer that's on the back of my hand and really like gently, softly clean up the edge of it. Now I'm just going to put mascara and lashes on. The mascara that I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Lash Sensational in black. As always, I love this. It really curls my lashes, makes them look super black. And then the lashes I'm using are the Eyelure Most Wanted, I think. They basically are these ones, super pretty, really wispy on the outer corner, and I feel like it really complements the sort of wing on the eyeshadow. Whilst I'm waiting for the lash glue to dry, I'm going to go in and highlight my face for this once again, using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 05, just putting that in the central parts of my face and then also under my eyes, which will help clean up any fallout. Now I'm going to go in with a powder. My lashes are almost kind of tacky now, but yeah, I just want to kind of leave it as long as I can. So the powder I'm going to use is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte one, same one we used to prime my eyelids, literally the same routine. I'm just setting the places that I've highlighted. If you set your face down with powder, it helps like other powder products to blend over smoother. As you can see, I've put my lashes on now, so now I'm going to go in with bronzer. I'm just going to use, what am I going to use? I don't actually have bronzer on me. Bronzer, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Glam Bronze. L'Oreal, oh my god, I can't say it. L'Oreal Glam Bronzer. As you can see, it's very knackered. Swirling my brush around in that and going around the outer perimeter of my face. And I'm not contouring, I am bronzing. I will contour with a different brush and a different product. Now to contour, I'm going in with this more like kind of flat, there's a hair in my eye. This more flat brush and the Maybelline Master Sculpt Contour Duo. I'm just dipping it into the contour shade, and then I'm going to carve out my cheekbones quite intensely because this is not a very natural makeup look. I'm also going to bring that down onto my jaw to create a sharper jawline. Now, really exciting highlight. Going to take, I feel like I should change what highlight I use. Change it up. Going to use a Makeup Revolution highlight. And we're going to take this purpley one here. This is the highlight palette. I've lost like this brush I always used to use for highlight, and it's low-key stressing me out because I don't know where it is. I'm going to take this little e.l.f. brush. This is an e.l.f. I don't know, but it looks like this. I'm going to take the purple and go over my cheeks. Go quite a lot. I thought I'd use purple because there was lots of purple on the eyes.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine. Hang your pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, grab the back, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on bottles.
There's a lot. It looks kind of ashy on my skin, but can't go back now, so. What are you going to do?
Remember rapping Duke? The hard, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
So pretty. Now for blush, I'm going to go in with NYX's Peach. This is a really hot pink blush, and this will kind of help tie in all the colour together from the eyes, just to add some colour onto the face. Right, now it's time for lipstick. I don't actually know what I want to do for my lips. I don't know whether to keep it really natural or whether to go like full on, you know, and do like a really bright lip. I don't know, I'm going to go and have a look through my lipsticks now. So Silly Me went off camera and chose a lipstick to put on. The lipstick that I'm wearing is the Rimmel Kate Moss in 03. I kind of just went for a nude in the end. I couldn't be bothered to sort of faff around with like dark coloured liquid lipsticks in case I didn't like it, and it's like a whole hassle to take off, and this is just a really nice, easy, versatile, creamy, glossy nude colour that I think would suit a lot of skin tones, and they smell, oh my god, they smell like, I don't know. That smells so nostalgic though for me because I've been wearing this lipstick for years. But yeah, that is the finished look. If you did like it, then please do give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about more dramatic makeup looks. My most recent video was a more sort of dramatic Valentine's Day makeup look, but you could wear, oh my god, you could wear that all year round. Doesn't just have to be for Valentine's Day. I'd like to say a massive thank you to my boyfriend for actually buying me this palette, because he did buy it for me, so thank you if you're watching. It's beautiful. As you can see, the colours are just so pretty. But yeah, I really hope you did all enjoy it. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you would like to see more of me. Leave requests and comments in the comment section down below. As always, I have all my social media in the description box if you'd like to go and follow me over there. And yeah, that's pretty much everything, so I will see you guys all very soon. Bye! I literally can never say bye without hating it.